If you've never heard the name Tom Green, you're dating yourself, because to lots of young people, he is a comic hero, daring to take any situation to the brink of shock, and then one step further. But lately, Tom Green has found himself with a more serious, real-life role, and now he has made even his own illness something to entertain and inform his young fans.
I'm on the road to #1.
Even if you don't know his name, you might recognize his face. He has product endorsement deals with Pepsi.
Tom Green here at Muscle Beach.
And Right Guard deodorant.
Goes on clear and it doesn't quit. Was it the Chad?
And a part in the current blockbuster, Charlie's Angels.
No! The Chad was great.
Working opposite his fiancée, Drew Barrymore.
Chad was great. I can hear her coming!
He hosted Saturday Night Live, where he played his impending marriage for laughs by pretending to be left at the altar.
Drew!
And his small role in the summer comedy Road Trip
Are you here for the feeding?
generated almost all of the word of mouth about the film.
Ooh, it had an accident.
Oh, did it really? Oh, for crying out loud, did it? All right. All right. Hi, you're watching the Tom Green Show.
But if you are younger than 25 years old or just young at heart, you may know Tom Green hosts the self-titled Tom Green Show, a huge hit on the MTV cable network. It is part talk show, part candid camera. But Johnny never did this to Ed.
Did I show you the game I learned? It's called Jugs of Juice, it's called. Yeah. It's a pretty fun game.
And Alan Funt may have had trouble giving these people a cheery smile. You're on candid camera.
Why are you filming this?
The show has been called offbeat, shocking, even mean-spirited. But Tom Green and his fans think the critics are missing the point.
People get angry and flustered. That's not mean. That's just
funny.
Kind of funny, yeah. So where are you going then?
I don't think it's any of your damn business.
No, I know, it's not my business.
No.
I'm actually...
Do I ask you where you're going? Answer my question. Where the hell are you going? Answer my question. Where are you going? Hey?
If I was doing something that really deserved them to be really, really upset, it wouldn't be funny.
And you don't think you ever cross that line?
I don't think we ever cross that line, no. We make a distinct effort not to cross that line because that's the difference between it being funny and it being... mean or just shocking for shock's sake. I got a pizza stick!
But earlier this year, Tom's broad sense of what is funny would be tested when he was diagnosed with testicular cancer.
My bum is on the cheese! Bum is on the cheese! If I get lucky, I'll get a disease! Well, I got lucky.
Now the man who had made a career out of shocking his mostly young male audience would have to find a way to deal with one of the biggest shocks of any young man's life, the loss of a testicle.
I was really stressed out and scared and upset, and my friends were there with me in my house, and we kind of realized that, you know, if we did do a show, which is what I do, it would be a good distraction.
The result was the Tom Green Cancer Special, a show the New York Times called a breakthrough, a bizarre television landmark, and different from anything that has ever been on television.
Do you hear me, Bill? The balls aren't for sale!
To understand Tom's willingness to turn his private battle with cancer into a very public television show, you need to understand what his friends and family know all too well.
Phil, my father's sick. What do we do, Dad?
Nothing and no one is safe from becoming a target of Tom's comedy.
This is Constance Hagen, my grandmother, and look at Richard and Mary Jane Green over here.
Tom's late-night visits to his parents' bedroom have become a favorite recurring feature, including his 3 a.m. recreation of the infamous horse's head scene in The Godfather.
This is a message from Don Corleone.
We have often looked at it as a career development in the early stage. It got attention for Tom's show and helped the show along, so we were happy, sort of happy to do it.
Is there any relationship in your life that is safe from becoming fodder for public amusement?
See, the thing is it all sort of, the reason why, well, not really, no.
But when Tom made the shocking discovery that one of his testicles was swollen, he was slow to see the humor, and he kept the problem to himself.
You didn't tell anyone?
No, nobody.
Not even your
Nobody.
family, friends,
No,
nothing?
embarrassed. So embarrassed, so embarrassing.
Dr. Matthew Dunn, a urologist at the University of Southern California's Norris Cancer Center, says Tom's symptoms and his age made diagnosing his medical problem relatively easy.
It's usually someone between the age of 15 and 35, and so he's the perfect candidate to have testicular cancer.
And that was the first time that word started really getting thrown around a lot, so that was weird.
Did you tell anyone? By now, they're telling you?
Well, yeah, at that point, I told my parents, and I told a couple friends.
Did they believe you?
The only person that sort of questioned it for a second was my friend Glenn Humplick.
I was like, yeah, right, cancer, come on, what are you talking about? And then, you know, he started crying on the phone and stuff. He was a wreck. So I'm like, oh my God, he does.
Doctors operated and during the surgery confirmed that the testicle was cancerous and removed it.
It's a really minor surgery. They don't cut the scrotum, by the way, the sac. Can you say
I always
sac
wondered.
on
Yes,
ABC?
you can say sac on ABC.
Cool. They cut in here, like under, sort of just in your abdominal area, sort of in your, under your, pubic hair.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you say pubic hair on ABC?
I think you can.
Cool. That's cool, too. But you can say all sorts of weird words when you're talking about testicular cancer.
In fact, talking about the curse of testicular cancer would end up being a blessing for Tom's TV show. The decision to go public came after Tom's doctors recommended removing Tom's lymph nodes. They wanted to make sure the cancer had not spread. Unlike the first surgery, this was a serious procedure. Tom would be laid up for weeks. Keeping his illness a secret was no longer an option.
We thought, if we do a show, it'll be something that we can do and focus on. And also there was a realization that it would probably, help people that have this.
Tom's friends and family knew they would, as usual, be a big part of the show. But perhaps surprisingly, the hospital agreed to go along and gave Tom's cameras full access.
I think that they saw this as a positive rather than a negative. They probably also didn't understand exactly what type of a show he had.
We're having a big celebration tonight. Yeah. To celebrate the cancer that I found out that I have 5 days ago.
What kind?
The last
Testicular, actually. I had one of my balls removed. Hopefully I'm not gonna die.
Do you want to see the wireless?
Yeah.
Absolutely. We want to see the wireless.
With his parents, friends, and then girlfriend actress Drew Barrymore at his side, Tom takes his audience along for the ride as he prepares for his surgery. It is a bumpy trip.
Okay, here we go. In here? Sorry.
Tom often seems in good spirits, and as a patient, he often tests the patience of the hospital staff.
You let me know when you're ready for me.
Sorry, I'm just chasing my friend with the soiled linen.
But on the day of the surgery, it is clear his mood and the mood of those around him has changed.
This is gonna suck so much.
When he went in for a second surgery, it kind of hit me. It's 7 in the morning. He's got tubing in his arms, and he's going crazy.
Tubing.
I can see his mom, who's on the verge of, she's kind of crying, and his dad's shaken up.
I just found it really stressful, the cameras around, and it just seemed, why don't they just go away and let's get this over with and turn off the cameras.
Tom agreed with his mother, at least when it came to having a camera inside the operating room. For one of the few times in his career, Tom's instinct for self-preservation won out over his instinct for good television.
I don't want anyone sort of cutting off the other testicle by mistake or, forgetting their scalpel, behind my liver or because they're, worried about the television cameras.
But since the cancer special was all about Tom's willingness to open himself up to his audience, he included this surgery footage shot with the hospital's camera. It is graphic, uncensored footage, rarely, if ever, broadcast on network television.
Oh, he did very well.
The surgery confirms that Tom's cancer has not spread. His doctors say that early detection through self-examination is crucial to full recovery. So Tom asked Dr. Dunn to help the cause by showing the audience the proper medical way to perform a self-examination.
So, you know, I said, fine, of course, not knowing what I was getting myself into. I even brought a little model to demonstrate, and I get there and they say, we're going to have you demonstrated on somebody.
Testicular cancer. Phil, come up here. Come over here. We want you to stand right here, and Dr. Dunn is going to actually examine your testicles.
You always wear gloves when you're doing an exam on another person. I didn't have any gloves at the time, so I was completely caught off guard, and that was the most embarrassing moment, and of course, that's the one thing that everybody remembers.
Are they okay? Are they A-okay?
Perfect.
A-okay?
Thank you, Dr. Dunn.
All right, my pleasure.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, Phil.
That and the fact that I shook Tom's hand after I examined him, so.
It's my uncle.
Tom has recovered from the surgery.
Kisses for my uncle.
For my nephew.
Out on the street, he showed me he can still turn a complete stranger into a beloved family member.
Seriously, that really was your uncle?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
He has also gone back to work, directing and starring in a movie he co-wrote.
Oh, there's your Uncle Green again.
Hey. How are you? So is the interview done, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks. Thanks, that was fun, okay? Bye.
With cancer now behind him, Tom just wants to go back to doing what he does best. Always getting the last laugh.
They're from a popular news program called 2020.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Barbara Walters?
That was Barbara Walters right there.
Where?
We were just talking to her.
That little girl?
Yeah, that girl, yeah. She changed her hair color, and
So,
that's Barbara Walters right there.
By the way, the Tom Green Cancer Special made Time Magazine's list of the 10 best TV shows of the year. For more on Tom, you can log on to our website at abcnews.com.